Hello, everybody! It is a Wednesday, and that means Fall Guys! Oh, it was hot today. Went to go take care of Charlie. Found him in the house, naturally. Just relaxing in the nice AC. I sat there with him a moment, because it was a little unusual, I will say. Charlie normally barks when I come into the house, because he doesn't know who I am. It doesn't smell like mom or dad, so he immediately barks. He knows it's me when I go over, let's say, hey, let's go outside and stuff like that. Today, he didn't do that. He didn't do any of that stuff. He barely raised his head when I came up the entryway and saw him in the living room. So I was puzzled what was going on. And I wondered if he was depressed or if he got sick or something, because I don't know his day-to-day functions. I only see him on a weekly basis. So came over and rubbed his head, and he wagged his tail and stuff like that. So we sat there for a couple minutes, and then I went and got a doggy bag and the ball. It was like, hey, let's go outside. So threw the ball from a little bit. We kind of stayed in the shade. At one point, I got out some gloves and just did a little bit of weeding for Allie and Matt, because they haven't been taken care of it in a few weeks, and they're busy as is. So I thought, I'm not doing anything. And Charlie's in the shade. Let's go ahead and just do a little weeding. So I ended up pulling up some weeds, that weird prickly milkweed that we get. So I ended up doing that, and then took it back inside after I'd thrown the ball from him a few times, because it's just so hot. I don't think he's comfortable at all. Sadly, Charlie is a long-haired breed, whatever mix he has. So Allie has been doing her best to keep him trimmed enough so then he's fully covered, but he's not like covered in like a winter coat or anything like that, which is, he's just one of those dogs that just wants to shed and stuff like that. So took him inside, and he cuddled up against me for a few minutes, and then he's been doing this recently. He actually will actually pull away and will sit near me, but not against me like he normally has. And I wonder if it's a matter of he feels more comfortable and he doesn't need to be just covering people with affection. I don't know what's quite going on. I'm gonna have to talk with Allie about it. Because I then went over to kind of give him a hug goodbye, and he gave me a little growl, which was not what I was expecting. But maybe it was just like a, hey, don't hug me. I'm just really hot at the moment. So nothing that I'm gonna be too concerned about, but it was an unusual occurrence of what happened today. So we're gonna take a look and see what we have here. Devolver Delights, yeah. Bots and everything like that. So we got Hulk, and we got World Breaker Hulk. We got Captain America's, we got the Thors. Cactus, Fairy Corn, Propeller Hat, Warm-Hearted Weber. It's really cute looking. Race Day Rosie. Fancy Food. Alien Tutu. Gargoyles look actually kind of cool. I like those. Jawsome Armor. Flamingo Fisher. Citrus Stampede. Oh, come on. Some of these are just adorable. Bronco Leapers. We're going to go all the way down to the bottom here. Yeah, so let's see. They never give anything particularly amazing for these. I wouldn't say no to having like a backpack or something. Look at the traffic cone. How about that? It looks so silly. It's an upper design, but we'll go ahead and get that. Okay, so haven't touched this in a couple weeks, so let's see what we've got here today. Air in total for 25 seconds. Okay, from any 3 emoticons in Solo Classic. Die 15 times in Ranked Knockout. Qualify any level without respawning in duos. Okay. And qualify in any game. What are weeklies? Play Slime Scraper Time. Win it. Complete the dailies. All right. Went to go get groceries. Pretty simple. Came back and put everything away and just sitting here next to a fan, and I'm very grateful to have a place that I live where the AC is actually handled really, really dependently, and then I have things that keep me cool and things like that. So I'm feeling pretty grateful today about all the things that I have. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, we wanted to change the game. We wanted to go to slime scraper time. So this is our weekly challenge stuff. Let's see what we have today. Yesterday, between streams, I played Marvel Rivals to kind of catch up on stuff. They have this battle matrix mode they have, kind of like auto chess. If you've played any of those games that have auto chess, I was getting really frustrated with it. I was like, I cannot figure out a good combination. Then I realized, okay, so I looked up some guides, looked up some more guides, and I was like, okay, I need to find something. Finally, I found one that actually seemed to make a bit more sense. I was like, okay, this is working out, and I ended up winning a match, which is great. Sadly, I still need to get more experience over all of it, so. Okay, what is this? Outrun the slime, all right. Oh, clever. Ow! Hey! Oh, okay, so we got some light bridges that we can jump across. High gravity! Or low gravity, I should say. Ah! Not quite. Trying to get on top of this, though I could just skip some of it, but eh. People who are out, apparently. All right. There's a lot of people spectating me. Well, there were. Ow! Hey! I was past you. Don't you dare. Oh, no, 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 no! No, this is gonna go badly. No! Ah, darn it! Oh, man! Yeah, we're gonna go exit. We're gonna jump back in again. Darn it! Okay, let's try for again. Someone's got a B2 outfit. That's a game I need to get at some point, is near Automata. Okay, doing a little better this time. Pasta. I was watching one of the YouTubers that I really am fond of, Tom Fox. Funny guy, great guy. He was playing recently. He did a stream of Star Fox 64 with crowd control on. Oh my goodness gracious, that was funny to watch. It was more the highlights that he set out for a video rather than the full stream. But I grew up playing that game. I played that game a lot, and was like, oh my gosh, there's so many memeable voice lines in this. So I might be adding some Star Fox 64 voice lines and stuff. Come on. Ah, there we go. I keep adding things that I want to add to my stream, so I'm hoping that in the future I will eventually get around to those. I have added stuff, but I've not added anything to the Stream Deck currently. I need to work on that so I can actually play voice clips and stuff kind of when I want to. I need to figure out how to best kind of outline things, I think. Oh, is it just those two left? Oh, wow. Okay, it's just him. Everybody else is out. Dude, you're the last one. Just get in. Everyone failed. Whoa! That was... Oh, my goodness. That was a big elimination set. We might go right into a third round. We might go right into our finale round. If not, we're gonna be... Oh, yeah. Okay, so are we doing this just a second time, or is it a different map? That's my question. It's the same map. Okay, we're just yeah, it's basically it's the same map. That's a little dumb. They could have done another level or something, but ouch. Okay, I can't mantle on that apparently. Okay, here we go. Oh, they've rearranged a few things. Okay. Right, because we had... Okay, so this is the swinging trapeze now. Rather than the... Ah! Rather than the bouncy... the bouncy dummies. Oh, come on. How's that work? Oh, no! No! I have to go down level. No! No! That failed so bad. Oh, gosh. Gotta go. No, I'm out. I'm done. Darn it. Oh, man. That was such horrible luck. Oh!
After these messages, we'll be right back.
I was doing so well, and then I goofed up at the last little bit, fell down a level, and I got knocked down again. I just... Oh, there's a Death Stranding. Death Stranding outfit. Oh, yeah, there's... Oh, my gosh! Come on! That was horrible. Why in the world? Man, I should have just ignored it. Gotta be kidding me. I should have just ignored it. I should have just gone the normal way or whatever. Gotten out of the giant kerfuffle there, but nope, I didn't do that. Okay, let's try again, and let's see if we can actually make it this time. Please make it one round. Gosh darn it. Nope, we're screwing that. Nope, 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 nope. Get away from that. Careful there. Go, go. Go, 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 go. Yeah, this is what we had in the first one. We had these bars that were cycling. No! Oh, come on! Why is there a gap? Oh, that's so frustrating. That's so stupidly frustrating. Okay, we're gonna change modes because this is starting to peeve me. Jeez. We're barely 20 minutes in, and I've already failed 4 times. Holy cow! That's not fun in any way, shape, or form. Okay, so back to our missions. What do we have? Okay, so we have to classic solo, perform any 3 emoticons. Okay. Go back to classic games. We gotta do solos. We had to do something. I think in duos we had to qualify without respawning. So we had to basically do a perfect run, more or less. Breezy Peak. Odd to have just the 2 of us here. Oh, careful. I'd like to not get punched. Thank you very much. Wait, those are emoticons, not the emotes themselves, I think. So I think yeah, hang on. There's a, oh, what's his name? I can't remember. The two guys from Invincible. It's the dad and the son. Oh, yep, the hoverboard. I remember this one. Least resistance. Ah! It kind of torched the front, so then... Hi! Ah! Don't go off the edge. Don't go off the edge. Oh, that guy was so lucky. So lucky. Jump. Oh, I'm not trying that. Oh, I'll try it. And we drop. Good. Woo! Don't scratch your head while waiting for jumps. Yay, we qualified. Woo! I survived! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness, that was... Woo! Okay, final round. Lost Temple. Let's see how we do against the Hulk, and... I don't recognize the guy in, like, the bee costume. I wish I did. Oh, goodness gracious. That's such a... Go for it, Hulk! Grab the crown! There we go! Oh, thank you, Hulk! I got a victory! I do that so rarely, so... Oh, that felt great. I did get my emoticons. Good. Yay! I'm happy about that. Okay, so get out of the solos. Now we need to go into duos, I believe. Do, 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 do. Oh, Hades is my partner. Or Hades, Lord of the Dead. Hi, how you doing? Okay, Hades, let's make a deal. We don't fail and we win. How about that? Going once, going twice. Oh my gosh! Why the hammer? Why the hammer? Okay, well, let's go for something a little safer. It's a good way that I could chip, because I have to qualify without respawning, and there's a good chance I'll respawn if I go that direction. So I wanted to avoid that. Woo! Ah! There we go. Okay, I'm in. Where's our buddy Hades? Right there. We're in. Good. Yeah, that was that like that race rig one that I saw last time I was on. Okay. Top 20, yes. So qualified. Squidward! How many of these do we have to hit? Probably 30, if I had to guess. 10. All right. Not nearly as bad. Ah, bow. Stuck under. I'm stuck under. Ah! we go. 9! There we go. We're done. Yay! Okay, dumb thing. When I see this mermaid costume, I think of Enchanted Siren. I do, for some reason. I don't know why. She's not a redhead, but I guess Siren and just mermaid kind of work out. Okay, next round. 7 squads qualify. Knock it down to probably 3 or 4 squads, if I had to guess. Last Atlantis. Okay. Okay, we're down the bottom left. We're with a fish. Watch out. Uh-oh. Careful. Oh, is my guy out? Oh, no. Oh, no. Hades got knocked out. It's actually a little better to actually be, like, really close to somebody. Because you won't go anywhere. Because you're at the epicenter of the explosion. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Oh dear, don't you know? Oh, I nearly got them off. Ah! Close. What are you guys doing? I nearly fell off. That was close. Better not be down here, though. Is there a section that's going to go down soon? It's really subtle when it starts going down, when it starts to vanish downwards. So, hi, hug each other, why don't you? Okay. Oh dear, yes. I might win this. Ah ha ha ha! Back in the game. Oh no, we did get eliminated. What? Oh. Why did we get eliminated? I stayed on. Oh, maybe because enough teams stayed on. I don't know. That was weird. I should have stayed on. Oh, that stinks. I thought we'd survive that. Maybe they got more point. Maybe they got more points by like knocking people off or something. I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, let's actually go back, because I think I got that. Yeah, because I got that. Oh, I gotta do a third one. Okay. Never mind. I think this is another game where putting on my Spotify would not hurt, because the music does get a little, does get repetitive fairly quickly. Even though it's nice music, it just does get boring after a little while, so. Oh, come on. Got in. Ah. Okay, 35 point. So we're 6th place. Oh, boy. We're not last, though, so that's better than nothing. Top 20. That's good. I need to see what the name of the person I'm partnered with, so I can share them on properly. Oh, we're doing this one, huh? Count the fruit. Avoid the rising slime. Still nice to have a shave tonight. And some burps. Thankfully, my mic is low enough that you guys aren't hearing them, so. One, two, three, three grapes. Two coconuts. Up, dude, get up, get up, get up! Oh! For some reason, I didn't understand what was going on the screen thing. Oh, gosh. Dagnabbit. Well, I hope that, Likely Shrimp does better. Darn it all. I just completely brain farted. I did. We're currently 9th place. Two of the breadfruit. Nope. More than 2 breadfruit. Okay. Well, I think that got me what I needed. Which is qualifying for 1 more level. Ta-da! Okay. Okay, so now I need to do the die 15 times in ranked knockout. We'll play this a couple rounds. Rebound run. I like rebound run. Do it a lot, and I'm pretty good at it. Now, because if I ended up finishing all the challenges today, which I'm not expecting, I've never done that before. If I do, we might switch games, but we'll have to see. Okay, so we got a Groot in this group. Go! People are bouncing into me and throwing off my groove. There we go. Woo-hoo-hoo! Uh-oh, what happened? Oh. Something just pulled up. Hang on. Dagnabbit. Why in the world did that pop up? So weird. Anyway. I'm way behind. Why is the music gotten all quiet? Oh, that one was a little different. I'm hearing the music again. Is it based on where I'm positioned in the race? Okay, now it's getting quieter again. I don't get it. What's going on? Okay. Hey, give me a second here.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Boop 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 doop boop doop boop doo. Yeah, my audio is quieter. It actually is. Why is it quieter? Huh. Really weird. Yeah, I don't know why the music was playing quieter there. That's so odd. The Swiveler. Hello, Kyle. Hammer. Whew. Oh, this whole area is a big okay. Fire the cannons. Oh, but that's a nice big... Darn it. Ow! Come over one and get clocked by another. Ah! Oh, come on. Ah, darn it. Gotta be kidding me. Nope, I'm out. Boo! Oh, I got my dives in. Okay, so it looks like the only thing I have to do left is, only thing I have to do left is play the slime scraper levels. Yep, and I have to win it once. Okay. Boomba slime scraper time. Woo! That was close. Ow! Ian! Thank you. No, 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 no! Oh, gosh! No! Ah! No! No, 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 no! Darn it all! Ow! I will not be taken by the slime! I will survive! I will cover and return! Go around, go around, go around, go around. Go here. Over there. Between the blades, between the blades. Between the blades. Ah! Extra block, get out of the way! I did not come this far to become Slimer. Ah! No! No! Oh! Oh, that grinds my gears. It's harder than it looks, honestly. It really does. Well, if I need to take a break from this, I can always go play some explore levels or something, because those are always interesting to see what people have made. And some of them are actually fun. It's like, dude, I play this match on a normal game round or something. You know? Ah! Through that tiny little gap. Darn it! Why is it not just getting me on top of the thing? Jeez. Oh, hang on. I didn't go. No! Darn it! Okay, I'm still good, though. These things are horrible. I'd rather get smacked to the left rather than to the right. Come on, qualify. No! Are you kidding me? No! It happened again! Ah! Oh, man. I want to say a word, but I'm not going to say it. Uncle Cat, come in here and keep me company, because this is annoying me. There he is. I hate it. I get to the last thing, and then for something screws me over, like the fan did, and it knocks me down to the trapeze, and the trapeze screw me over. Ugh. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay, so note to self, do not go in front and try and get on top of the first thing. Just go to the second one and try and get on. Oh! Careful. Oh, there's no fists on this level, huh? There we go, thank you. Go, 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 go. There we go. Got a qualified. Okay. Oh, it's a warlock. Oh, that person's way up in the air. What the heck was that? we go. Get up. These things are still around. Ah! Ouch. That doesn't do what I was hoping to do. Oh, up, 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 up. Qualified. Okay. Yikes. I wish there was a report for bullying, because this people like this, you're just scum. I'm sorry. Not sorry, actually. No, you're just scum. You're grabbing people so then you can get in more easily, and you're just being rude. Look, that kind of behavior is fine if it's like the final round and you're trying to win. Perfectly fine. But if it's a qualifying round and everybody's trying to make it, this is... It's not necessary. See, he's sitting around to wait and screw somebody over. And there's nobody there. I'd love it if he just got out. And this person's hovering. What in the world? Okay, I'm calling him out because he's hovering. And he's wasting everybody's time by sitting there hovering until the last second. Okay, we're doing blast ball. Last time I remember playing blast ball, I actually, and it was like very long into it. Hello, White Gaming. Please come on in. Whoa, double bomb. Show me stuff in what way? Like artistry stuff? Because I actually have a rule policy on that. So. That went flying. You already read the rules? Okay. So you know that you can only show me stuff with my express permission, then. Ah! And I have no interest in it. So I have no interest in any digital art. So thank you very much. You're allowed to stay for the stream. I have no problem with you staying, but no, I am not interested in any digital art. Let's do some explore levels. No, I have no interest. And if you keep asking, I'm going to time you out. There we are. Oh! Jump through the holes. Ah, but you can hit the slime. Okay, that's interesting. Jump. Oh, okay, I'm going slightly too high. Up we go. Oh, this is mean. Ah! Ah! Oh, come on. Okay, so you just have to kind of stay in the center. It looks like they don't have a... Okay, interesting. Gosh darn it. Yeah, much easier to go on this side. Oh, this is a long climb. Jeez. Ah. But that also could get me touched into a slime bumper. Ah. Listen to what? And what thing is that? you supposed to make that? Ah! Come on now. You know what? You were told. And you have not listened. You keep trying to tell me how to do stuff. So, you're out. I'm sorry. I told you to leave it. You read my rules, you clearly didn't read hard enough. Read closer next time. Oh, we're supposed to bounce off the balls, I think. Ah! Didn't quite make that. So chat, for anybody of you who wants to try and do something stupid like that again, understand, I do not mind banning you if you just do not respect my decision. I told him to cut it out, and he wanted to keep going. Like, don't ban me out. If you're going to advertise to me after I told you not to advertise to me, you're gonna go away. You are. And I'm not going to feel sorry for it because you pushed the button. You kept pushing buttons. That's on you. So. I keep going a little too far. I think it... Ah! There we go. Oh, no, we got to follow one all the way across. Oh, gosh, that's mean. All right, here we go. Oh, my cross! There we go.
We'll be right back.
Oh, is this laps? Are we doing 3 laps? Yep, it's laps. Oh, and it started activating things now. Now this is running. For some reason that's not running. I don't know why. Ouch! Boing. Oh! Jeez. Oh, okay. Stay in it, stay in it, stay in it. And jump up. Ah! I see, okay. Jump in. The pie. Say hi, this you can do that. Okay. Ah! Oh, you gotta go between the slime ropes, I guess. Oh, so they're jumping. Ah! Clever. Ah! Ah! Oh, come on. That's really hard to get onto. Come on. Pete's sakes. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, I'm not clicked in. There we go. Wait, are we just doing the same one again? Yeah, this is the same one over again. Whoa! Ah! Well, these didn't trigger right immediately. Do. snagging on the footrest below me. Pardon me. Okay, so we're now repeating. There's not a whole lot here. I'm gonna go to the left, see if it's any easier. Ah, a little easier. Ah! Didn't get quite centered. Ah! Mantled. Darn it. Ah! Darn it. Bouncy, bouncy, bounce. There we go. Am I missing a challenge? Oh no, it might be just be refreshing and do it for the second one. Okay. So I think we're actually going to switch games because not particularly interesting right now. And I'm gonna go for another hour and a half. Another half? I don't think so. So give me one moment here. Spam callers. Spam callers, people giving me lousy art advertising. Good grief, can no one just wonderful show up in my chat? Anyway, I feel like playing something like a puzzle game or something. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little swapperoo, and we're gonna take a few minutes of break. So we're going to go ahead and be right back. And we'll load into a new game. And we'll see where that goes. So, be right back in a few minutes. Okay, so got a new game that I'm going to be playing. So, game capture. Ah, yeah, I need to change that. Give me a second here. It should show up in a minute here. Okay, so this is a game I played. I have played a little bit. This is called Shapes. So this is an interesting little puzzle game. If you know anything about like automation or anything like that, then this is a game you'll want to try and play. So I tried playing this a long time ago. I played a bunch of hours in it. So here's the idea. So we have these levels that we do, and we're delivering certain shapes and stuff like that. So get into that. But when you start playing the game, it says, okay, you need to start returning so many of these items back and forth, and you start zooming out and there's different shapes. So I have circles here, there's squares, but if you go further out, you start getting into other shapes. So here, like a star or a circle star or sideways graphics, stuff like that. So it's about delivering the shapes that are requested, but also trying to create a path in some way that you're able to make things work. So we're going to take this extractor, we go ahead and place it here, and we're going to say, hey, let's go ahead and make this path here. We're going to go ahead and make a second path and a third path. And we're going to extract here and here. I think, yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, so this starts going slow and then it really builds up. So from what I remember, there is a decided amount of levels, and then it becomes random for eternity, basically. And you can go as high as you like. I think it's like 21 or something like that, and then you start making new ones. Yeah, so you start getting these new objects that do stuff. So the next shape we have is we have these cutters. So the idea now is that you cut a circle in half, and now you're giving the circle over. So what we can then do is we can go, I want to get rid of these. And I want to say, let's do a cutter here and a cutter here. So now it's putting out another circle from that machine spot. So we're putting out 2. Now, it's only giving the ones from the left. It won't take the ones from the right. So what you're actually doing is you're supposed to do this. For right now, we're meant to just trash the extra. but that's not particularly efficient. So eventually we will get a way to turn them, to rotate them. I'm pretty sure we have to do that after this. So let's see. I have to rotate the building. Yes, we want to do a rotate here and a rotate here. Okay. Yes, we're going to find upgrades. Okay, so we do belts, distributors, and tunnels. Tier 1. That will give... So we have tunnels, meaning I believe we can go underneath ourselves now. Okay, so now we have to give in circles and half circles on the bottom there. So it says, don't get rid of the old factories. Well, we kind of can. Let's see. So we want to have a couple different ones here. Let's see. So we can zoom into our hub. Where is the... Yes, here we are. Okay, so we want to pin this and this. And, okay, so we want to do some squares. We've got squares up here. Let's go ahead and add some squares. Boop. 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 And boop. But they're going to take our belt planner. We're going to say, hey, we're going to attach all these in through this. So this is showing the level of what we have right now, but we can actually do other things. So go back into here. So we can still give the circles in. So let's go ahead and remove the... So we don't want to remove the cutters necessarily, but we do want to have the circles going. So let's at least do a rotation here. And let's go, we want to do a shift. Is there a, I'm trying to remember if there was a, okay, so I'm going to do this. We plan this to go into there. The multifunctional balancer has been unlocked. It can be used to build bigger factories by splitting and merging items onto multiple belts. Well, I want to go here and have this connect. So now we have just circles going in. We're going to go ahead and stop these ones for right now. They actually aren't helping us in any way, shape, or form. We're going to get rid of that. We have that. Okay. So now we need to get rid of... So now we have options of cutting up the squares. I'm going to go ahead and turn the volume down a little bit on my end. Okay, so we're still turning in squares, so we're going to be able to upgrade our speed and stuff like that. We're going to go ahead and alter these. So we have these combiners here. So what we can do is we can rotate this and say, hey, we'd like to combine these. So we have two going along, but we only use the one. So now two are coming along these squares instead. So what we can actually do is we can take these and say, hey, we'd like to do this. Oh, hang on. That's not what I meant. Do that. Oh, I turn that off, and then it'll plug into here. Okay, so we've got our circles going in, but we need our half circles. So the half circles have to be done by rotating the picture by doing the cutting afterwards. So give me a second here while we do a little rearrangement. And once you upgrade more stuff, you can do some more optimization things. So let's see here. We want to take this. How do we want to take this? I think what we want is we want to do a cut. We want to do a cutter like this. And another cutter do the color like this. Okay, so now we got these cutting. But we're not keeping the right amount, so we actually have to change this around. So the junk is actually that stuff. So here. Okay, so we got this stuff done. So we can actually stop the circles. Now we need the half circles. So give me a second here. We need to change this around. And we need to have this going in and this going in. Whoop. Like that. But we have to add the trash to the other one because it's clogging up the system right now. So we can take another mixer and say, hey, we'd like to push it through here and get another cutter out. And push that into there now. And junk that. So now we got the circles going. We need some half circles. So okay, rotator's been unlocked, so it allows you to turn things 90 degrees. This is where it gets really important. Okay, so now we can cut the circles, and we can turn them in a direction that we want. So we're going to go ahead and do a little optimizing here. Okay, so what do we need right now? So we don't need any of those, but we do need these. We need these and we need these. And then we can also do cutting, rotating, stacking, all that jazz. We won't get around to mixing and painting yet. So, okay, so we're going to change things around a little bit now. Whoop. Just grab all this. Boop. All right, so now we need to have just the half circles. So we need to have cutters, and we need to have rotators. So take cutters, we'll take 3 cutters. We're going to take the rotators, and we need to do 2 rotators. Oh, and it has a hotkey set. No, that's good. Actually, that's incorrect. It's not what we want. We want up, and this is going to cut them in half. So we need to have one that goes one way and one that goes multiple ways. So rotate, and then we have to have a rotate. Rotate. Rotate like that. Yeah, it's going to be annoying. Can I grab all those? I don't think I can. And that one's on wrong. There we go. Okay. So that rotates it facing downwards, facing sideways, and then facing up. So we want to copy that across here. And then we take our tracks. We want to go, hey, next 1, 2, and 3. grab these and go connect there, there, there. So now when it puts them out, it should be all together like that. Yep. Just like that. And then we can add our mixers in. So then they all apply, all fit onto, oh, can't do there. Actually, can't do that or that. So this is where it gets a little complex because you have to like actually like plan out, okay, how does all the belts sit on in there and everything. So it does get a little complex. Let's see. So now we have belt, belt, and belt. Now we need to do a little bit of a mixer, I think. What we're going to do is I think we're going to take our mix pallets. Yeah, we're going to need to clear those out for a second here. Because when you do, we're going to allow these to kind of mix in. So we want those to go in, and we'll have those keep going. We will then take this one, and it will go in like that. So it's then feeding into that section. We'll then take this, and we want these to keep feeding. So we're going to switch this around like this. So now it does that.
After these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take this then. And go boop. So now they're all feeding into there. We can take this one and say, hey, we want this to feed into another mixer. This. And feed this one in. Like that. And then do another mixer like so. Like that. And now we're delivering a bunch because they're all feeding down through the system and into the thing. So, wonderful. Okay, we have a thing for cutting, rotating, and stacking. We need our stars. So we're going to back out. We're going to find our closest stars. Tunnel has been locked. You can now tunnel items below items and buildings on it. So now we can go underneath our own belts, which is awesome. Okay, so we have a star here, and we have a star up there. That star's closer. Yeah, this is probably our closest star. So we're gonna have to work into this. Okay, we're going to make a new location, I believe. I think you can do that. Those are our tunnels. Okay. Yeah, so press M to make a marker on the current view. That's right. So here, and we can say this is our star. You can also make a short key to show like where it is. We're just going to do star for the time being. So we can zoom to star, and we can zoom to hub, which is great. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pop out a couple of these. And we're going to have them all feed into a singular run that will go over here. So we need to grab a mixing run. This is where it's usually easier to go like, okay, we need to out, 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 and then start adding the mixers in. Balancing things. So, and while these are being generated, we can do something. Keep the machine feeding, so I know how it works. Okay, so I do this, and then this, and then this. They all feed into this, and then it's into one line, more or less. Okay, so we got that going in there. Wow, what happened? That was weird. Okay, so now we have circles that need to be changed the way that they're cut and everything. So basically now we're having to do circle rotations. I'm going to go ahead and turn these off. Grab all this, just remove it. Okay. Because at some point you can start making these so then it's just consistently doing it over and over and over and over and over again. Because every time you do an upgrade, you have to do more of the previous, I think. So what we can do is we can do a singular circle. And then we can like yank off the circle line and it will feed into other stuff. So okay, so we actually want to take every other circle. Because we want to get quarter circles. And we also want to get some more squares going. So feed that square. That square is just going to feed right in. Like that. We can even feed a second square in. Go, hey, I'm going to feed this into here. That. Now we're doing two squares. Runner star. Yeah, this is doing. So now we can do another mixer if I actually wanted to do. So let's do another balance board. Like this. And feed it in from another one. Now we're adding another. So now we're doing 4. We're now swapping up to 5. And it'll soon become just a continuous line. That works out for us. The circles we want, we're going to have to cut them, and then we can take one circle and we can actually rotate it enough that we can get everything we wanted to. See what we got here. Ah! Cutting, rotating, and stacking. So, now we're putting in more stars, and now we're taking in rotating the squares. Attach that. Okay, so. What we can then do is we can take, we know we're going to need a cutting machine. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to do a cutting machine, and it needs to have a rotation on it. Because we're actually going to change how this is laying out. Okay, so when it cuts from the line, we actually take from there. Okay, so now we need to get them both on the right side, so we need to have a rotation here and another rotation. And that will pop that out. And now we have what we need. These two, like this, get those in, and we can feed this into a balancer. Like that. And now we're feeding in the full line there. But we don't want to get rid of the... Yeah, so if we do this, it actually makes less sense to do this. And just have one going and one going like that. So now we got our halvesies getting put in. And we, of course, can make more. So if we go in and make another balancer, that, now we're feeding in orange there, just like that. We've got our normal circles going, but now we're going to try and make our cutter circles. So by looking at our goals, is we still need our half circles. We're going to have our squares set up. We're going to have those set up. Those set up. Yep. Okay, so we're actually going to take off this circle line. Probably going to actually replace it. So let's do a change here. So we need to make a new extractor. Take our circles, and we're going to do a singular control move right into here. Cut that extractor right there. What we can do is we can then do a balance right off of it. Actually, well, let's change that. Let's change some how that's set. Like that. Move that. We're going to take the balancer. We're going to say, hey, I want to take every other one, and I want to send it into a cutter system. So remove those. We're going to take, we need to have a cutter, and we need to have a second cutter. So 2 cutters, like this. So cutter into a cutter, and into another cutter. So remove that one. So if we send a circle into here, we'll get it cut in half. So we have a left side here. I think is there a way to, yes, here we are. So we can see what it looks like. So it's going to cut across the line in this, pointing up and down. So this one needs to get rotated. So this one will get rotated 3 ways, and this will get rotated once. So we're going to rotate this 1 time. Now it's upside down. And then we're going to take this one, and we're going to rotate it 3 times. 1, 2. Now that one's upside down. So this cutter actually is not doing anything right now, other than just moving the position. So we actually don't want that. We want to just do a normal rotate here. Get rid of that one. And then these can feed into a singular feed here. We yank this over here with this and have a balancer placed here. Now we're feeding them all through into one belt. Now, we can also make this a little bit more interesting if we take the rotators and actually shift them over a little bit and take from the cut pile, because these are currently going in like this. If they get rotated a singular time and then cut again, we then have the new delivery ones for painting. Yes, we have to eventually get around to painting colors, as you can see here, tier 1. So, what we can do here, we then take these and we can rotate this. Oh, a new upgrade. What have we got? Okay, so we mix that. So now we get another set. And this is where it starts getting complex. So these will still feed in and keep doing their thing. This is where it starts getting tricky. So we're not going to touch that for the moment. But we are going to stick that up there. Okay, so we still have ones to do here. Sad thing is the cutter, can I do a... I don't think I can rotate the, I can't rotate this so then it's moving so it's pointing the other direction. I can only rotate the thing, so. We're going to take another circle here. Let's see, let's not do that. Let's do a... I have to remember how this actually works. We need to have a balancer. We'll take from 1. That's right. And I need to have it move over one like this. I would go like this into a cutter. Shink. And it cuts it in half. I now need to have one rotated like this, and then we cut it again. And it gets cut a second time, and we get this. Now, we can also do another rotation like this, and now it also looks like this. So now we take both of these and feed them into the hub. Now we can start feeding our system that way. That's right. We also need to throw in a junk right there. Oh! Didn't mean to do that. Get back in there. Okay, so now we're filling in those. See, in there, this is where it starts getting really complex. If you want to go faster and faster, you can like rebuild the systems and everything else that requires. This is where it can get kind of fun, also as well as paralyzing. It's like, how efficient do I make this? It's a matter of trial and error, honestly. So. So if I really wanted to, what I could actually do is I could actually move this piece here and actually move it down one like this. And then we can actually feed 2 in. So then I can actually put an extractor here. I can say, hey, I want you to feed into... Well, no, it can't work exactly like that. I'm getting ahead of myself, I think. Eventually, I think you can put extractors next to each other so they'll actually spit through each other, other extractors. And it'll work out the way you need it. So, like I said, this gets complex quickly. We'll go back over to star. So what we can do is we can take another extractor. We can go ahead and lay it like this and have it feed like this. So now we're feeding even more into that line. The biggest problem you usually get is that now you get buildup on the machine belts themselves because they can only put out so many shapes. So now you have to start either splitting the belts, then you're dividing the workload among the belts and then fitting them together again, or doing something different. So our squares are doing just fine. Let's go ahead and make the squares a little faster. So we can do that. Make another mixer. That on there, and now we're putting 2 squares away. I think eventually you upgrade the belts so they're actually faster. They're like tier 2 belts or something. You see how this is going? This is going incredibly slow because it's having to take, cut, rotate, all that jazz. And I'm losing parts. So if I'm able to rework this system into something a little better, then it would be more efficient. If I'm able to use all 4 parts rather than only half of the circle, now we're doing even better. So let's go ahead and kind of make that design right now. We're going to cut that. So the circle will go through. We don't get anything else. So to make this more efficient, we want to do it is apply it to this particular inlet here. So what we need to do, we need to have a cut, and we need to have, okay, so let's see, let me think here. So we need to have a circle get cut. We'll actually feed an extractor here so I get those set up the way I need to. Come on. Cut. Okay, so what do we get? So we get 1 and 1. So now we need to take a rotate here. And now it needs to get cut. So when it's cut, it's like that. And then we do another rotate here. And we have our final product. But we still have this one here that's still kind of getting lost. So what we do, I think, if we take this and we do a tunnel, take our new tunnel and we say, okay, where's that tunnel pop out? We want it to pop out here, maybe. We can then have that piece get moved along. So it's still a piece like that. Now, I think we could take that piece, we can rotate it and we can cut it. And then we have to rotate it back into place. So we're then going to do let's do this. With a balancer. Feed into that, and they bolt into these, so we're not losing production there. And then we're going to feed a singular tube up here. And then we can put that just right into a trash for the time being. So we know which direction it's going. Okay. We now need to take that and rotate it. And we're going to have to rotate it 3 times, I think. Okay. So now when it gets cut, now we have the result we had down there. Now we do a rotate on this one. We then turn this back around and say, hey, we'd like to add this into the system now. We're going to feed into there like that, and now we're doing 3 parts. We then need to take this one. We also need to move these over. And grab another balancer and go, hey, there we go. Now we're using all 4 parts of the circle. So now it's really effective. Okay, we're doing decent now. Okay, so we got level 6. The painter has been unlocked. You have to extract from color veins, combine it with the shapes. If you're colorblind, there's a colorblind mode too. I'm not colorblind, so. Okay, so now we have red that we need attached to the circles. So we're going to need to do another thing with the circles. I believe we're just going to have to rework a little bit here because it's not working out as efficient as I'd like. Or we could just do another extractor. I'm going to go ahead and do another extractor. We're going to go ahead and feed this out. We need to have a painter. So we need to have, so we have the object getting pushed out as well as the object coming in. So I think the paint has to go in where the, oh, and then you can cycle variants. Yeah, so we do this. Let's go ahead and do that. So we go ahead and do an extractor on our paint. 4. Rotate. And we feed that right into our system. So now the extractor has red. Not mean to get rid of it. Like that. We're then going to feed it out the line. And we can put it right here. Feeding into another balance. Around. Like that. Okay. Now, this extractor. Feed into our belt. Just like that. And what do we get? We get red out. Ta-da! So we got a nice little system going right here. The weird one right now is just the square. It's just the stars right now, but for the most part, it's good otherwise. It'll be interesting because apparently the second Shapes game is out, which I didn't realize. It's like, okay, that's kind of fun. So see, now we're having an issue where we're getting the colors. It's moving faster than the color machines are actually working. So now we have a problem of we need more colors feeding the circles. Okay, so we got an upgrade. Okay, tier 3. Okay, so now we need to have the purple. We need to have some purple circles as well. And we're just about to finish our extraction thing here. Yeah, you can see here it shows the speed. It's going up. So the machines are going up in speed. So the colors will be faster, all that stuff. So what we can actually do here, I think, if I've got this correct, I think what we can do is we can actually do a tunnel from here to here. We can actually put a second dye machine in this place and not have to worry about too much. Okay, so now that's faster. See, we got to put in more squares. We got to put in more of the. Got to put in these. Yeah, so now we get into colors. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and take a balancer. We're going to say, hey, half you are actually going to go to this time machine instead. Like so. Extractor. And then we can take another balancer. Feed it onto this line. See, now we're getting more of them actually out. So it's still taking a long time, but that's just kind of how it goes. We could also do another system where if we wanted to take, because we're actually not taking anything from this line now, we could actually slow down the circles because we don't need to take that many circles. So we could actually do another a diversion here. So, we want this counterclockwise rotating because that allows us to not have to do 3 rotations. We can just do 1. I think that also allows us to change our cutter positions up too, so we can do it from either direction. I'm gonna go ahead and go back. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
So now it's a case of we need to get more paint systems going to feed all the circles that are coming here because it's extracting far more circles than we actually need. So I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add a couple of paint systems, and then we're going to have them all just kind of feed into the thing. See, this is where it can get complex. This is where it can get really nitty gritty. So we actually want to do one here. We'll probably do another one here. So we have a little bit of space. And then, of course, we'll have to have tunnels for these. Then they come out where we want them. Oh, that's actually the wrong side. Feed in and come out. Feed in, come out. Oop. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to take the splitters. We're actually going to take them off this line as well. now the system is not quite so clogged. It's still a little clogged here, but it's decent for what we need at the moment. Okay, so what else do we need to do? Okay, squares are going, they're getting cut up. Okay, so we have blue stars that we can do now. So what we can do is we can actually feed in, we can actually take from the stars here and extract and make some blues. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Rotate these around, and we're going to do... I think we're going to do this and this. This and this. What that allows us to do is we're able to do a balancer that will feed into both machines. See, this is where it gets a little tricky because I have to feed myself into this. So, got to level 7, so now I can do a normal rotation. Cool. So that allows me to remove some of the odd rotations that I have here and make it a little bit more easier. So we might do some of that. Okay, so we're gonna need to make these stars blue. Oh, but I don't think I can do that blue, can I? Yeah, because it's cyan rather than just blue. So I think I actually have to mix in green with blue to make cyan. So I actually can't do the system yet. Let's go ahead and grab those and we'll just get rid of them. I actually can't do anything with that. But what we can do now is we can actually do a delete, delete, and now we do a rotation that is other direction. And have that feed in. It's a lot easier. And then this one we can also change. Ah, but you see, it's incorrect. That's where the problem is. We're getting mixes now. So hang on a second. It gets cut, and it comes out that way. Yes, that actually complicates it. Doesn't work exactly how I wanted it to. Now, because these are both incorrect now. A second here. I'm gonna go ahead and just feed those into there for a second. Yeah, so one needs to get rotated to the right. The one that needs to get rotated to the left. So what we can actually do is here. So just grab this. We need to do another cut right here. And then we can do a rotation here. And then another rotation. We need to have a balancer. Feed that into there. Good. That system is done right now. Yeah, this still stinks, but it is what it is. The bottom circles are doing It's still working. It's just not great. Normal rectangles are still going in. Those are going in. Okay. Yeah, so now we need to get blue half cuts, half squares in. So we're going to actually set up a new system here, I think. Oh, there's no good place to put the blue. We'll have to yank the blue from here. Okay. So. And this is where it could get a little complicated. It's like, okay, now what do I have to feed into the systems at the speed that I need? See how this is still slow? It's okay here, but now it's clogging here, so. Let me see. I need to grab blue, and I need to do paint. I'm going to do 4 lanes. I think we'll do the color here. Rotate. Do... yeah, because we need to feed into 2 sides simultaneously. So we'll do a gap. It's here. We're going to have a splitter. Here and here. We're going to need to do another one that is for leads in, and then they're all going to lead into a okay, so now I can't remember if you have to paint them and then do the and then cut them, or it doesn't matter. To keep up with all the blues that we've got going here, we probably will want to cut. Probably cut afterwards. Cutting is faster than painting, so we actually feed in raw, and then we cut after the paint. That'll be fine. Yeah, so we'll do a cut. We'll do a cut. Do a cut. And then we'll have to go out a little bit to do a cut. Like that. Okay. I'm going to feed the blues in. Okay, so we feed in the so let's figure out our location. We'll do 2. We'll do 2 lines, and the lines are going to come in here, and then we need to have balancers to out into the section. So we need one there. Let's do that. So now we're feeding one there. Then we got this one that will feed over to this one. Need extractors. Balance. Okay, and then I need to do a tunnel here, out here. That will go here and here. Okay, and we have to do right side, so these have to get turned twice. I have to get moved in some way. Okay, now we have a system for those two. And that's going to get moved. Yeah, we're going to have to move you. Balance line. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do it right here. Under. Out. That's incorrect. There. There. Line, they'll go boop boop and into there. Line here. Now we're feeding the blues in. We need to split the blues up again. To the other system. Is that not doing what it needs to? That's not feeding properly. Oh, it can only go so far. Ah, we've hit our snag. Okay, it can go that far. And feeds it. Okay. Now, to make this more effective, take this, and we need to do another tunnel, I think. On the other side of that one. Yeah, we could actually extend that out. But we won't bother. I don't think it's necessary. We're gonna have to figure out something like this. So I need to do another rotation. Balance here. Up. Okay, now we got two systems going. Basically have to copy this in reverse, more or less. Okay, so I need to do a split of here. So I need to have it feed into here and here. Okay, we're going to need to do another splitter here. One of them is going to go this way, feed into that. One of them needs to go into a tunnel out the other side and feed into there. Okay. So the hub. Okay. And then we have just the squares. Okay. This is where it starts getting tricky. You have to actually plan out enough space for you to do stuff. So I think what we're going to do actually is we're going to move this one and we're going to move this down a couple spots. So I can move in a balance one and feed this into the balance so that it can be the cutter. Okay, and then we need to rotate that one twice. So it's interesting on the calculation stuff because depending on where you grab and set things up is the speed of which you get. Right now, this one's going to clog up because this one is taking from the source, so it's half a source. This one at the top here, this is half a source because you're taking one source and you're dividing it into two. It's getting the half. That source is getting split. So here's our half, and this is a quarter. So the quarter stuff is building up more quickly. It's eventually going to start eating away into it, but yeah, it's going to take a little time. Okay, and that one finished up. Good. Now we have color mixers. So now we can mix in blue and green to make cyan, I believe. We have no new upgrades yet. Okay. So now we have a system here where we have a bunch of these stars, and they need to turn to cyan. So what's probably best is if I need to mix up the blues and the greens into the area that we need to have it be cyan, and then feed that into where all the triangles, where all the stars go. So let's feed in we're going to take a green, and we're going to take a blue. We need to have the mix somewhere along here. So it can feed into the system. Let's go ahead and do it here probably. What's the next upgrade we have? Mixing and painting. So now the painting is faster. Good. Exactly what we want. All right. I'm going to go ahead and feed a tunnel here. So we can get the green over here. Feed a system over here for the blue. Now these are feeding in, and we should get cyan. We get cyan. Fantastic. So now we have cyan that we can take from here. So what we're going to do now is we're probably going to split off the stars. So now we're going to feed you half stars. Hold on. Let's go ahead and feed we won't do that. I'm going to need to make up another painting system. So we need to do the furthest out that we want, which is probably here. Let's go about here. And then we want to do an alternate. and do another. Yeah, do 2, and then another one. This side. Okay, so the paint has to be split, and the stars have to be split. Let's go ahead and change that. So these just keep running. Let's figure out how the paint's going to split first. We need to have it split there-ish. But we also need to have it split in a couple other places. So we need to have it split here. We do that, then we can have one that feeds back to here. We have one that will go here. That'll feed into these. And then one side is going to get more filled than the other, I think. Because we're doing 2 versus a 1. So what we actually want, I think we need to have 2 mixers there. We also need to have enough space that we can fit our shapes into here. Yeah, this is going to have to move down. I'm going to have to move it down in space. So let's change this. I just need more space. I have plenty of space. Let's make the space for it. So, we have our cyan mix, which will be fine. We have our paint. Move it down here. So we need to have the paint going in. One side and the other. 2 spaces. Feed in. Feed in. All right. So we're going to need to do. We need to do a split for the shapes, as well as split off the system. So I need to have a shape in the center, basically, that will split them. And then one off of here. So we have it so that it's a 1 here, 1 here, and then one feeding off of the mix, basically. Just like that. We need to have a split in the center here for our paint. And that needs a tunnel. Okay, we need another split that will go off to let's go ahead and put this balance on so we're starting to work our shapes in place. Because what we can then do is we can have once they're done, they can kind of feed into back onto this track. And we'll just have them be alternating with the shape systems. So, those set up. We want to have one feed into that. That one will also feed into that. One coming out. We have a mixer that's going to mix it out there. We also have the same thing here. And they both need to... and then feed it. Okay, that makes sense. Now, you get our color in play. So I need another tunnel. There.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Now the signs will be made. Ah, and there's our stars. There they go. They're being mixed in. Now, we need more cyan getting mixed in, so I'm going to make another mixing platform. It's going to need another tunnel, I think. And it's just big enough. Okay, so now we're feeding in more cyan. And that's just going to crank away for a little bit. So actually what would make better sense is if I had just it feeding into... just having it split off the two lines into each one. Yeah, it can get overly complex. Okay, so now we have this one here. This is going to be our... copy this key, and then we can add a... we can add one of these. Say M. And we're going to copy that. And now it just shows that shape rather than what I've already done. So everything looks good so far. We need to start mixing in the we need to start making some purple circles. So this is where we can bring in our reds and our blue system here. We can feed from the blue and the red and have it become its own thing. I'm gonna steal from the red, so I'm gonna steal from the blue line again. I'm gonna say, hey, I want to take you. And I want to take the red. Red's gonna be a little, nah, red won't be necessarily tricky. Extractor. We get ourselves purple. Woohoo! Okay, then we need to feed it in a new paint system. Let's go ahead and change this. We're just gonna have that keep cycling so that we so it's not clogging the system. 10 more minutes. Okay, so we eventually want everything to feed into this. We'll need to have I like this. Okay, so our color stuff's all going into there. Yeah, kind of painted myself into a little bit of a corner here. Darn it. That's not even necessary. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to have 2. Actually doesn't help me in any way, shape, or form, does it? That kind of does. Okay. I think that's working better. Okay, so we're getting our purples in now. We're not getting in... So we're getting a 3 in each time we do it. Not particularly amazing, but yeah. I think we need more reds, though. The reds are kind of only eking out a mild existence in the moment here. Let's do this instead. Some more reds over there. So we can get kind of fill the reds in faster. Okay. Now the mixing painting looks like we need to get pardon me. Looks like we need to get more of this shape. So let's see if we can find that shape. Because it'll be a lot harder to make that shape out of, yeah, because we have to make it, okay, so that's right. It gives me this one here, which is half the shape. Well, the other half is not what I want. If there is a full shape like that, that's better. Really nothing nearby, darn it. I may not be able to do something like that. Anyway, I think we're gonna end it today, though. Yeah, so that was a little bit of a different setup than what I've normally been doing. So, we're gonna go ahead and end it here. Go ahead and save this. So I'd like to thank you all for showing up here, and for those who were here and stayed to watch. Please, I hope to see you again soon. And I don't know when we'll return back to Shapes. It will probably be another intermediate game. One way or another, we'll eventually come back to this, and we'll get more upgrades going, and then we'll kind of get more efficient. And I don't know how far we'll get into it. I'm definitely going to do all of the levels and stuff. But this is just kind of an interesting game built for like automation and things like that. And I have other games I have a few other games that are like this, like Infinity. So if you've done things like Satisfactory or Factorio, I think there's Infinifactory is another one. Then this is a very basic shape design one, rather than taking like oil and metals and things like that. But it's collecting resources and putting them in the way that you need to deliver them, more or less. So yeah. That's where we're going to go to for now. Once we start getting some more upgrades, we probably will refurbish some things, but we might not. I don't know. Kind of depends on how we sit on this and kind of my feeling at the time. So I would like to thank everybody for showing up once again. I appreciate you being here. I always do. I hope that you will go take a look at my social media. I'm not very active on it, but it is available to you if you want it there. I have been slowly putting out shorts again. I'm just not being super consistent about it because I just not necessarily a fan of doing it itself. But so we did Fall Guys. We did this. Tomorrow we're starting a new game, Deliver Us Mars. I don't know a thing about the game. It seems like it's kind of a narrative platformer or something. So we're gonna get into it and see what it's like. Friday, it's also going to be going into the Trials Evolution. We're going to see how far we can get because we got our A license last time, and I'm hoping that we will be able to get further progress into it and get things done. No idea what we'll do once we finish all that, but it probably won't happen this Friday session. So, thank you all for being here. I hope your week has been going good. It's gotten hot. I keep getting heat. I keep getting warnings on my things like it's a heat stroke kind of day. So, very much if you are enjoying the summer, make sure that you stay sunscreened, that you stay hydrated, all that good stuff, and that you keep yourself from getting burned, because that is just not a good thing. If you want a nice tan, I'm sure there's safer ways to do it. Anyway, I'm rambling now, so that's my cue to call it in. So we're going to end it here, and I would like to thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys back here again. I hope to see more new people come in every day. It's always a want, so you're always welcome here, as long as you don't just come in and try and advertise art stuff. But take care, stay safe, have fun. I'll see you tomorrow.